So on automating this fish room, we got the tanks drilled already. Now it's time for the next step. What we need to do is we need to install the drain part of the automatic water change system. So in order to do that, we need to install the PVC drain with the vinyl hosing for the overflows. So if that's something you're interested in, please like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment. You guys ready to go? Let's go. Leptura's Green Fry. This is Paul, the Inventory King, everybody.
So the first thing I need to do here is dig out a trench from the fish room. Now, this was in the same area where I buried the drain line for the pump. You can see it there.
Okay, so now that we got all the bulkheads done, we need to run the drain. So I'm just kind of getting an idea of how this is going to work. So let's go ahead and get some pipe glued together.
Now we are gluing the PVC together. We got the 2-inch elbow and we got a piece of 2-inch PVC, and we are gluing these things together to start building the drain lines.
So this section here is for when the line comes out of the bulkhead into here to keep flowing out. I was going to originally just drill in here, but I have to go back to the hardware store, so I figured why not just do it nice.
We got some more here. We are getting this T-pipe hooked up to the PVC.
Time to get to work.
Now comes the fun part, cutting the PVC with a PVC saw, installing it behind the tanks. Probably would have been easier if I had done this on the front side, but I wanted it in the back so that it's hidden. But we are getting this all glued together. Drain lines are coming along.
Okay, so this is for the side where the Leptura's green are. This is the T that the drain line is going to go in.
Gluing the other side now. This is the side where the Leptura's green are. Again, T-pipe and PVC. And getting it installed on this side of the fish room.
Alright, so what we're doing here is we have all of these fittings that are going to go onto the bulkheads. And what we need to do is we need to get the tape onto the pipes.
So we are wrapping all of the threads on these pieces of pipe that are for the drain system. These fittings are what the hose slip on in order for the water to drain out of the bulkheads. You can see we're getting them put on here.
Okay, so obviously got the bulkheads in and got those fittings on. That one's already hooked up down there. So now we need to cut the vinyl to put on there.
Now we are cutting the tubing in order to install it, and getting the pipe now on the outside of the fish room, making sure that it fits, that there is a good pitch in order for the water to flow out because it's gravity fed, and just making sure it's all gonna work. So having to dig out a couple more spots in order to make this happen. Definitely make sure if you do something like this that you have enough of a pitch so that the water will drain out with the gravity and not sit in the pipes. And gluing the 45-degree here to go into the flower bed.
Okay, so you can see we got the pipe right here coming out of the fish room, and trenched it along here, and it's going to go out into this flower bed. I'm going to eventually get another pipe so it runs further this way. Then it'll trickle over these rocks and then flow down. In the winter time, it always flows like that. Now before we bury the pipe, we need to come into the fish room, into this disaster, and make sure that it's all working. Now that everything is installed, we are going to test the system by using my original water inlets that go into all the tanks. We're going to turn them on and fill them up and see how it all works. So let's check that out, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to test this middle one right here, okay? So let's go ahead, turn it on. Okay, you can see the overflow right there. Obviously the water's coming in too fast, but this is just an example to show you what it does, and then we're going to confirm that the water is indeed draining out into that flower bed like I planned. Okay, you can see it's getting to the top there, and you can see it flowing out of that, so we know we're good. So I'm slowing this water flow way down because it does not need to be that fast. So you can see the water there is just staying near the top of the overflow, and you can also see that it's flowing out of there. So let's go check the drain. Barbecue. Look at that. It's gonna work. That is awesome. So I have just enough gravity flow on this to where it is going to do just fine. And you can see the pitch that I have it on there. So yeah, that is awesome.
Now that everything is done, we are covering up the PVC pipe, now the drains, and we all know it drains. We know that there's no issues, so now it's all about backfilling this and making it nice and level, filling it in, stomping it down with your feet, trying to make it as perfect as it was when you originally dug it out. It's fairly easy, just need to take your time. I had to go through gravel in order to make this happen, so it took me a little longer, a little more force to get through the gravel. If you have just dirt, obviously it'd be a lot easier, but at the end of the day, when you want to get something done, you'll get it done. And that's what we did here, getting this overflow drain system put in. This is gonna be so sweet.
As you guys seen previously, it does drain. I have enough gravity for this to work, and we got that all done outside. This is gonna be epic. That lady right there is holding. Yeah. So you can see the bulkhead overflow here and then the strainer on top. So the water is always gonna stay at that level. And that is the same for all of the tanks. Now we're gonna come back here. Oh, check out that dude. Oh boy. And again, as you see, this is all of the vinyl tubing with the bulkheads, and then you got the drain system going out. Same for this side. This is gonna be epic. As you can see, we tested this out. Gotta show this guy off again. Man, oh man. This is gonna be so great once the water system is in, and these guys are getting water changes every day automatically. I expect huge results in their health from this. So now that all of this is done, the drilling and the drain system, we need to install the water system in order to fill this all up. That is going to be a future video. If you're interested, subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm excited that I am automating this fish room. It's a fun project. It's been awesome so far. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. And also check out some of my other videos. Thanks for watching this video, everyone. We will see you all on the next one. Stay tanked.